Yeah.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, can we hear me now?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
all right. All right, good morning, everyone. So sorry for delaying. So today, my topic is where digital marketing and UI UX overlap. So, generally, digital marketing is aimed at increasing So one thing is really important in all this, yeah. Website. Now, satisfaction includes the ability to navigate through your website properly, the ability to see a clear call to action, how they love the color, how they easily find information on your website or on your app, whichever way. So all this put together results to user experience, results to a good user experience. I'm sure many of us, when we want to download apps on our phones, we we either go through the comment section or the review section of the app. That's on Google Play Store, on iPhone app download. So we read it, and sometimes I see a lot of comments like, "I cannot navigate it. The app is hanging," or "I could not find this on the app. I could not get to this and that." So those are complaints of customers, complaints of clients. And for your business, you would want to really avoid a whole lot of such complaints and worries. So you need to give your ideal client, your ideal customer, the proper experience they want. And the truth is, a lot of your client, you have a whole lot of how do I put it now? A lot of competitors for your niche or for your brand or for the same product or service you are selling. So you need to be able to satisfy your customer, or else they will easily move to somewhere else. So I will just want to briefly go through my slides now and show us some of the importance of UI UX design to digital marketing. So there was a research by Forbes. Can we all see my screen now? I believe we can see my screen. All right. So there was a research by Forbes. There was a research by Forbes which indicated that no, the research wasn't even by Forbes, but Forbes cited the research, revealed that a good UX design could result in a 400 increase in the conversion rate of any business. So it just shows that the importance of UX design to digital marketing is it can be comparable to the importance of oxygen to an human heart. You cannot do without oxygen as a human. So definitely a UX design just increases the possibility of you making sales for your business. So I want to just go through the definition of both. All right, definition. So for digital marketing, we all know what digital marketing means, but let me just read this out to us. So it is a way of promoting brands and products online and through other digital channels. Some of those technologies include mobile technology, display ads, email, PPC, social media, and all that. So bottom line is you're using digital marketing to promote on different social networks, different digital networks, display ads, Google. You are creating apps and all that, and you are doing promotions so that people will download the app. So the next one here is UX. For UX design, is a set of strategies, tools, and methodologies that make a product, service, or brand focused on the user rather than just on the company. All right, so now let me just merge the two definitions together so we'll see how important those things are. So if you own a business or you're planning to start your business, you're planning to start your business or you're planning to increase the sales for whichever small business you have, the truth is you need to also consider UX design, especially if you are trying to create a landing page for yourself or a website for yourself. Now, where these two definitions merge together is what it is the user experience. Gone are the days where digital marketing focuses on the company. Oh, yeah, come and buy from me. We do this and we do that. Come and meet us at our location. Now, people or businesses using digital marketing look for their customers where their customers are. Customers don't come looking for people anymore. You look for their customer, then you convince them to come and buy from you. That is the way digital marketing works. So your user experience, satisfaction of the customer is very important. The same thing relates to UX design, satisfaction of the customer. You do customer research, you do customer journey, you know what the customer wants, what the customer would like to see, the kind of colors the customer would want, the kind of colors, the kind of emotions your color combination would pass across to your customer. These are the things you know in UI UX design. So when you merge these two together, it just shows that the customer is the focal point. The customer is the central point of your website or of your business. All right, so I just want us to go through some of the details of UX design, how important it is to digital marketing. All right, so the first one is positive UX leads to customer satisfaction. So I want to ask everyone a very simple question. Have you ever visited, you visit a site, for example, and when you landed on the site, you tried navigating the site and you probably saw the product you want to buy, yeah, and you cannot find where to pay or where to click to the next thing. Who has ever come across such website before? Has anybody come across such websites? I know most of us would have. Or maybe it's the color. You don't like the color.
Sorry, come again. Sorry, come again. We didn't hear you.
Okay, my question is, you get to a website and you try to buy from maybe one of their clothes or shoes, and you're looking for where to move to the next place, maybe to pay or to put it in your cart. Yeah. How many of us, and you left the website because you could not find the next call to action? Or maybe the color.
I have one. I think I've seen it.
Yes. So, or the color was, you could not even read what they were writing properly. And because of that, you just left the website. Yeah. So the truth is, everybody or your client that is visiting your website or your landing page, they want to be convinced, they want to find what they are looking for. They don't want to stress themselves. So don't stress your customer. Yeah, don't stress them at all. So a good UX design leads to customer satisfaction. So you cannot overemphasize that. And the truth is, customer satisfaction leads to loyalty. So if your customer is satisfied with what they find, they would most likely either drop their email or your landing page or download your app and use your app and also recommend it to other people. So it is important you use it properly. Second, good UX improves SEO. The way the Google algorithm works is that if a customer leaves your page too quickly, or they don't find what they want, or the user experience is terrible, it affects your SEO generally. Your bounce rate you cannot afford your bounce rate to be high. If it is high, people will move away from your website. Right? I mean, it means people are moving away quickly from their website. It means they can't get what they want on your website. That could be for a whole lot of reasons, but primarily it means the user experience is terrible. And Google, because of that, would drop your rank. So it is good you use proper UX to invite more people on your website or to keep people on your website. UX builds conversion. So the ultimate goal of every
No, I think his network went up. I thought it was my network. Yeah.
All right, I'm back on. So sorry, I think my network failed. Can I continue?
Yeah, of course, I'm continue.
Okay. All right. So I was talking I was talking about effective landing page design. So an effective landing page design increases customer conversion. 79% of customers have said that if they don't find what they are looking for on a landing page, or they don't like the design of a landing page, they would move to another website. They will just leave your website. That's 79%. There are various tools out there to understand your customer movements on your landing page. Whichever visitors that visit your landing page or your website, there are tools that will know where they went to on your website, how they navigated, and from that you can know where the problem is. Then use a proper UX design to solve the problem. All right, so quickly I'll move to the fifth one here. UX builds conversion. All right, I already mentioned that. Sorry, that was a mistake. Optimize it to optimize your optimize your web mobile phone. Why? Your average customer or your average client on your landing page is using a mobile phone. Quick question to everybody. When last have you browsed? Yeah, not for work sake, just for personal use. When last have you browsed your phone and browse or checked a website or a landing page with your laptop? Or in 10 out of in 10 times, how many have you done that? How many times have you done that? Like you wanted to check out a website, not work related notes, for personal use. I don't know if anybody's heard my question.
Yeah, once in a while, but not really frequently.
Yeah, once in a while, because your phone is just there, very easy to use. You don't need to start setting up your laptop and all that. So, and your clients might might be seeing your website, maybe they're at work, and that's when they are trying to look for something, maybe they want to buy something. I've bought a whole lot of things online, but I've never used my laptop to buy it. I use my phone, yeah, because it's very easy. So an average customer, just like this statistic said, 67% of mobile users say they are more likely to buy the product from a mobile-friendly site. It is very easy to customize your site for PCs, But for mobile phone, you need a level of expertise. You need to be very careful how you design your website, and a good UX knowledge would help you build a proper website that is mobile phone optimized. And the truth is, with mobile now accounting for 65% of digital media time, the desktop becomes a secondary touch point. So when you are running your for digital marketing generally, you need to prioritize mobile phones, meaning your landing page needs to put into consideration mobile phone usage. All right, my time is going so fast. So my question today is, should digital marketers learn UI UX design? The question is for the house, so I would want a response from what I've said so far.
Yes, they should learn it. It's very necessary.
If don't mind the answer I put here. If you disagree, you can't say
Of
that.
of course. Like, you know, everything you said, which also included, you know, the user feedback. Maybe your website is stressing the user. You know, that could be because you don't know enough of your, you know, UI UX user experience. So that's why I say this first.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that feedback. So, as a digital marketer, it is just proper, it's convenient for your business to also know how to do a UI UX design, which will increase the conversion rate. So, UX can no longer be just an option, because if you fail to please your customers' needs, they will simply replace you with another and a better brand. So it's just good when you are able to combine these two things to help your clients or help yourself increase sales. All right, I don't know if there are any questions. I still have time for that. Do I have questions?
No questions.
All right, can I ask, since there are no questions, can I ask a question? All right, so let me, okay.
Mike, sorry, Larry, you have
Okay.
all the session.
Oh,
Okay. The goal is to let one person to present. So
is that what?
The goal is to let one person present per day, so we can.
Oh, so it's
digest
one person per day now.
Not really. No, if the other person is ready, but the other person is not ready, so you can just go deep. Like I think you didn't go deep, but good to understand more of what you are trying to.
Oh, okay. So let me just do a recap. Let me do a recap. All right, so let me go through the reasons. So let me just read out what I have here. Simply improving customer journeys has the potential of increasing customer satisfaction by 20%, but also to lift revenue by up to 15%, while lowering the cost of serving customer by as much as 20%. So, like I said, UI UX design and also digital marketing focuses on customer satisfaction. So if you're not taking anything from here, from this session, just know one thing: customer satisfaction is the ultimate goal, and whatever you need to put in place to satisfy whoever lands on your page, you just need to do that. For example, customer satisfaction includes fonts. Can they properly read what is on your landing page? Can they properly read what is on your website? One. Another thing it includes is ease of navigation. Now, if they are trying to navigate your website, yeah, would they be able to move from one place to another conveniently? Would they need to spend time in terms of your website is loading or something like that? Would they need to spend time moving from one place to another? And thirdly, would they easily find information on your website? Personally, if I visit a website and the information I was looking for, maybe in the ad, they promised something like, okay, come and learn this at our place. Yeah. And they come to, and I come to their website and I cannot find the details of what they're telling me to do, like more informations, what it takes, one, and other things, other options that I could find. The truth is, I will not take an action. I will not take an action. Now, a quick question to everybody is, if you visit a website, yeah, let's say a real estate website, and you want to rent an apartment with the real estate agency, and once you landed on the website, you saw the different things, the different pictures of the apartment, you saw the price, you saw other details. Yeah, the color, you saw more information, probably the cost of the apartment on the website or the landing page. Then, now the next thing is you could not find the next thing to do. Then what do you think the problem is on that website? I think I already mentioned it when I was talking earlier on. So there's a problem with that website. What is the problem? You found all the information, but that was all you could find. You could not buy it, but you got the information. You cannot find any other thing. There was nothing to do next. So what do you think the problem is with the website or with the landing page? It's a question for everybody. Do you understand the question?
Sir, please come in. Line was breaking.
Oh, my line was breaking. Okay, so my question is, you visit a real estate agency's website, you want to get an apartment, and you found all the information you need, pictures of the apartment, the cost, the location of the apartment, and every other thing you need. But you could not take an action. You could not move to the next thing. You don't know what to do next. They left you hanging. Like, okay, so I've got some information. What do I do next? What do you think the problem is with that website or landing page?
It will automatically drive away the clients, because the first thing that will started running in the client's mind is to start looking for other source of information, because the most important thing, by the time it can't find, it can't be able to proceed to what he wants. So definitely it will get frustrated and started opting for another source. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. So the client, once they cannot find what is looking for, to try. All right. Nobody's willing to try again. So one major thing that is missing on that website is a call to action. Now let me explain what a call to action is. So I want to navigate this now. Yeah, I'm sure most of us see this on the website. So you visit a website or a landing page, and these are the details of the information. Okay, the price, the cost, the location, the pictures are there, the environment, the apartment is, they're telling you how good the apartment is. You have the price also there. I'm sure we all see this. At the bottom, you see something like buy now or take the next action or get more information, right? I don't know if anybody has noticed that. Just at the bottom of the information we've gotten, just at the bottom, something like this that I have here. It's called a call to action. There's a call to action that will tell the visitor on your website the next step to do. Now, your call to action button is really, really important. Why is it important? Your call, or what makes it important, or what are the features that make it important? Number one, the color. Your call to action button can't just be like this. I can't have a call to action button that looks like this at the bottom. I would not know that I need to click on it. Though it probably maybe it looks different, there's a space between the two, but the truth is, I'm not sure as a client. So what I'm looking for is where a major button is. So when you are creating your landing page, or when you want to include your call to action, make sure your call to action is clear for your clients to see, meaning the color must be different, just like this yellow color here. It's yellow color is obvious. So most call to action buttons are either green, yellow, red, or any bright color generally, because it just attracts attention. So the customer knows, okay, I think the customer is easily attracted to a particular button. So this also includes in a positive customer experience. All right. So the next one, and the truth is, a positive customer experience will lead to customer loyalty. That means if your landing page is good and the customer is happy, they will most likely refer you to somebody else. But if at the end of the day they are leaving your landing page immediately, they will not come back again. So they won't be loyal to you. All right, I already mentioned this. Good UX improves SEO. So SEO includes readability, the ability of your website visitors to read your letters properly. Yeah. Quick question. When we're in secondary school, there's that one person, or maybe in school, university also, there's that one person that everybody knows usually has a complete notes one. And the person usually has a really good handwriting. So such people attract more attention. If you know your notes is not complete back then in secondary school, we'll go to that person because we know we can see the person's writing properly. Yeah, and the person usually has complete notes. That's just the way SEO also works when it comes to readability. If your website visitors cannot see what you're writing properly, that's your typography, cannot see what you wrote properly, then they cannot take an action. They will not know what you're talking about. In fact, you are stressing their brain. Imagine I have a whole lot of things to do and I'm trying to get an information, I'm doing a research, and I visit your website and I cannot read what you are saying properly. I need to squint to read what you are writing properly. I will leave the website because I could not read what you were writing properly. So that is part of user experience. Now, there's something they call bounce rate. Now, bounce rate is the speed at which website visitors leave your website. So, of course, Google takes it and reads all these things. So every website visitor that visits your website, yeah, if they are spending so little time, maybe they're spending 2 seconds, 3 seconds on your website, then there's a problem. There's a very big problem with your website. It means maybe they could not find what they are looking for. It could mean maybe they don't like your website, the way the arrangement of your website is. Or it means that your website is not loading early enough. Maybe the images are taking so much time to load. Yeah, or maybe the letters are not clearly written. So, or the typography, or for example, I'm using this. Let me just quickly give an example of what I'm talking about. Now, just give me a moment. I want to show you an example, and I'll ask us. All right, quick question. Can anybody read what is here? What is on my screen? I changed the color now. Can anybody read it?
It's not clear.
It's not clear. All right. Maybe let's try somebody else. Maybe somebody else can read it.
I can actually read it, but it's not very clear. Good Unix.
Okay, so the popular consensus now is that it is not clear. I can't properly read it. Imagine you visit a website and you find something like this. You would most likely bounce from the website. Yeah, because you cannot read it properly. So I find a lot of websites looking like this. I'm like, what is this? So you need to use the proper color fonts. Yeah, you need to use the proper color combination for your website. Naturally, when you have a website like this, the background is white. You know that the lettering has to be either black or more obvious colors, maybe red or maybe deep blue. Even blue set is not advisable. So black is just the best here. So can anybody read this clearly now? Can we all see this clearly?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, so it just shows the proper. So people, imagine the way the color yellow I used earlier on. People will just read the first two lines. Okay, good UX improves SEO, but they can't read the remaining. They will leave immediately. That increased your bounce rate. That affected your SEO naturally. And if people tell, hello, you have a question? All right.
You said good UX, user experience, improves search engine optimization. But this search engine you're talking about is a robot.
Yeah.
Okay. So how will this search engine determine that people are not convenient looking at a font?
All right. That's a good question. So let me just answer. I already spoke about that earlier on, but I would answer that question again. All right. I love practicals a lot. All right. So you landed on this page now. Yeah. Now, like I said earlier on, there's something that is called bounce rate. Yeah. So any visitor that visits your website, the amount of time they spent on that website is recorded by that robot you just mentioned now. Do you understand? It's technology. So once they visit the website, the time starts counting. Do you understand? Now, if your website visitor leaves your landing page or your website, almost immediately they got to the website. Now, there could be various reasons for that. Yeah. One of the reasons is just what I just did now, not being able to read this properly. Yeah. Now, an average online visitor, either social media or online, our generation, we don't like stressing ourselves. You understand? I cannot visit a website, and when I get there, okay, I can read the heading, but I'm trying to squint my eyes to read these little stuffs, these faintly written stuffs here. I will move immediately. So that is a problem. The robot or the bot records that low bounce rate. Secondly, maybe when I get to the website, I don't find enough information that would help me, or maybe because I don't have visual representation of what I'm talking about on the website. Visual representation increases the possibilities of people staying put on your website. If you include, now it is a general rule that every 70 to 100 words on your website, especially if you're writing blog content, every 70 to 100 words, you should include an image. Yeah, because images help people to entertain people generally. They are more interested in what you are talking about. That is why when I was creating these slides, I included this image talking about SEO, and this arrows going up. You just seeing this image and with what you will read just naturally interests you, naturally just psychologically increases your knowledge of that. You said?
Easy, go, guy. You might know the talk.
The person's mic is off.
And then, I just want to see. We will just explain that shit. Supposed to play one season.
All right, so I'm distracted. Sorry. All right, so like I said earlier on, so the speed at which people leave your website, one, the amount of time they spend on your website, two, and also them taking an action. Would they buy the products on your website or not? Would they click on the next thing to do? Would they click on buy? Would they drop their email on your website? That is some of the things the robot will take note and determine if your ranking will go higher or not. Was I able to answer that question?
Yes, you answered well. Thank you.
All right. So if I still have more time, let me continue. UX builds conversion. I already mentioned that. I don't need to stress it. Conversion is the ultimate goal for every marketing effort. So the ability of your customers to easily see the call to action, the ability of them to see images, pictures, great color combination, yeah, that would naturally improve
network went off. Okay, literally he has presented, I think he has presented well. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
It's almost time for our questions and standards that we have to manage. Thank you everyone for attending this morning session. Awuyemi Benga, Awuyemi Patrick Benga. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Are you back now?
Yes,
You are now active.
yes.
Eh?
Yes, I'm
Are
active
you
now.
there?
Yes, I'm fully back. Yes.
Oh, I know. But I think
Excuse me, Samuel.
yes.
Please, I want to confirm something. You said the morning drills 10, ba?
Who is talking?
Weekly drills.
I can't say you. Okay, yeah, weekly drill. Concerning weekly drill, it's important to join the weekly drill, which starts by 10 o'clock, immediately after your stand up. Okay, the weekly drill link will be shared to us on Slack channel. Faith, the convener, will be there for everyone.